yes, a Philadelphia team knows how to win. And no, this was not the championship, but this was big. This is big in Philadelphia sports, and it's not talked about enough, and it definitely should be. The Philadelphia Union get the Supporters Shield, and for those of you that don't know, that is given to the team with the best record in the MLS for that season. And this team reeled me in. This team was a lot. They got me through a lot of tough Sixers games, tough Phillies games. This team just seemed to always win. And how can you not love that? We're always complaining. The city's always kind of arguing and complaining about, their team's not being that good. Well, Philadelphia, we have a team that is that good. And, we had that with the Flyers, and now we have it with the Philadelphia Union. We have two teams now that have gotten the best or the number one seed in their conference. Now, with the Philadelphia Union, they're the number one seed in the league. They're the best team in the league, record-wise. We faced a lot of adversity throughout these last couple weeks. We beat Toronto FC 5-0 in Subaru Park. Being at that game, watching Sergio Santos get 3 goals, getting that hat trick, and just watching how loved this team is by those die-hard Philadelphia Union fans that there aren't a lot of them, but there should be. And with the league not allowing, full capacity, as, that makes sense. And it's not even the league, it's the city that is not allowing full capacity fans. But even with the 2,200 people in those seats, still crazy energy, great energy. They love this team. And, over these past couple months, from the tournament back a couple months ago and to the start of the regular season now, it's very fun to watch. This team is very fun. They are very good. You could definitely see a brotherhood in this team, kind of like, the 2017 Eagles and the Flyers this year. They all care for each other. They're all very good. And the fact that this team isn't a part of, the media coverage as much, it does make sense. I will definitely say that. Soccer in America is not as big as soccer in England and La Liga and all these Premier Leagues and stuff like that. It's not as big. And I understand that. I just started watching the Union a couple months ago, and they really drew my attention. And they were good. And, I guess you could say I kind of hopped on the bandwagon here, but let's be real here. I'm sure a lot of people weren't watching the Union, as intently as they are now. Not a lot of people were probably covering this team. And I don't even know if there are people covering them now. I like to take advantage of that and post stuff about teams in this city. This is a 4-for-4 I am 4-for-4 Philly fan, but I might have to change it. I might have to go 5-for-5. And, it would definitely be a little weird, and I would probably change it up a little bit so it could really look better instead of the number 5, the number 4, and the number 5. But it's true that this city should become a 5-for-5 sports city. And it does suck that they do play in Chester, and, it's not anywhere near close to Wells Fargo, the Link, and Citizens Bank. It's not close to them. And, that probably does play a pretty big role in, fans not going or, media not covering them as much. But this team needs to be taken on notice because this team right here, they have something special going for them. Now, they have a long break. They don't play until November 24th. They have a break now. And, even with this supporter shield, I know that this team is capable of winning the whole thing. They can win in this league. They can win this year. Brandon Aronson, Sergio Santos, Ilsinho. You got guys everywhere. Bedoya, who's the captain. Like, this team is good. Jamiro Montero. Kai Wagner. The list goes on and on. I mean, I didn't know these guys a couple months ago. I didn't. But they drew me in. And I've gone to 3 games. 3 of the 4 games I've been to since being back into, stadium form. I've been to 3 or 4. And I can honestly say that it's a good decision for me to talk about them. And I definitely want to get into doing some collaborations with Philadelphia Union fans. I've been talking to a couple over on a couple other social media platforms, but definitely in the future, be on the lookout for big things to come with this team on this channel, because they are fun to watch. And I can't wait for the playoffs to start. But if you guys didn't know, the Union won 2-0 against New England Revolution yesterday. Sergio Santos and Corey Burke scored the 2 goals for the Union. And now we wait. We wait until the playoffs. They are the number 1 seed in the league. This isn't the conference. This isn't the division. This is the league. And I'm excited. Hopefully I can get the chance to go to a playoff game, because, they won their first ever playoff game last year. And that place was crazy. That place was crazy last night, holding up that trophy. And it wasn't even the real trophy, but, Philadelphia, in this city, not many there's not many bright spots in these sports. It's very hard to watch sometimes, with the process years and the Chip Kelly era and the current era that the Phillies are going on now, the drought of the Flyers. That's why with this team, they've been around for 25 years. This is their first time winning the Supporters Shield. Last year was their first ever playoff win. And they're getting put on notice a little bit now more by the media. And they should. They should. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the playoffs. And, hopefully we can have something special form with this Philadelphia Union team. Because any championship in this city is a good championship. Especially from a major league team. This isn't like arena football. This isn't like indoor lacrosse. This is soccer. People know soccer. People watch soccer. It's not some random sport. This is one of the biggest sports in the world, if not the biggest in the world. Just in the country, we don't really watch it that much. But it's whatever, If you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. I'm not forcing you to. Who am I to tell you to go and watch Philadelphia Union game? But I know for a fact that I've gotten a couple of my friends hooked on the Philadelphia Union. I've been taking them to a couple games, and they're very fun. They're very fun to go to. They're very fun to watch. Watch the Union, because they haven't lost a game at home, and now they have home field throughout. So, big things can happen with this team. I believe in them, and, the big Philadelphia Union fans, I know that they believe in them too. But this is only the beginning. We have a long playoff run ahead of us, and we know how playoff runs go here in this city. But, hopefully that this decade is the start of something better for championships in the city. And, maybe this isn't the team that we really wanted to win. But guess what? They have the best chance right now. And if it starts up something special, I'm not going to complain. Because I want to see championships. I want to be on Broad Street. I want to be partying with my city. With the city that I love. I want to be partying with the fans that I have come to really enjoy being around. Whatever people call us, whatever, the media says about Philadelphia sports, this is something different. To be a Philly sports fan, you got to be a little bit different. And that's what we are. And you can't take that for granted. Because this city, championships might not come around every week, every year. We're not Boston. We're not LA with 2 championships. We're not even Tampa Bay making it to them. But when we do, we make sure people know about it, because that's what the city is. So thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you are new on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace. Go Union, baby. If you're gonna watch it, now's a great time to start. Go Union.